you want me to get my Pelikan?
Hey, it's Friday. It is exactly 5 p.m. This is the Mike and Audrey show. Welcome. I'm Mike.
I'm Audrey.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, I am.
Tilt this down a little bit. There we go.
They did. They heard me.
Nobody heard anything. No.
Nigel heard. Yeah.
There was nothing to hear.
They could hear me in Europe.
No.
Crazy.
Wow, that's wild.
I know.
Welcome to all the people who showed up in the chat today for this kind of surprise live stream, honestly.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're on time because it was unexpected anyway.
Exactly on time. If time is working correctly where you are, it's exactly 5 p.m., so that's good. I hope your clocks are working correctly. Welcome to Becky and Russell and Gate here and Nigel Lamb and Dustin and Willem. We got a real international contingent here showing up early.
Like it, yeah.
The Stream Elements bot, Beep Boop, Russell and Corinne and Greg Thomason, who is finally back in Atlanta after being in Orlando and environs forever, it seems. Pens Pencils plus Stella's Revenge, B.A. Haven, Dave Forsyth,
Here comes Cat.
Sail Cat, Cannonball Cat.
Bowling ball. She's coming.
Yep. So, hola, she coming. Yep. So it is Pelikan Hub Day, and we're gonna have a slightly shorter stream today than usual.
Yep.
On account of we got to go to Pelikan Hub, and it's not like next door, so.
We're lucky.
We're a lot closer.
Very lucky.
It's actually a lot closer than the old place.
So much closer.
Yeah. So we're that doesn't start until like 7, so we got some time.
That was what happens when a bowling ball lands on your desk.
It shook the entire house.
Yeah.
With this.
She made it. There is no pizza at the hub. No.
No, I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna survive.
I don't know how long we're gonna be at the hub, but that's.
Meaning Audrey's gonna be like at some point she's gonna be like,
fault.
"Hey, I'm hungry. We gotta go." So yeah.
I will not say that, but Mike knows that's there's an implication there. But it's not me. That's not me implying it. It's more.
Saying it out loud.
Know how I am, and that's what you're thinking.
There's a cat
based on. Oh, then Mr. Nose is back. Yeah.
Yep.
And that I will admit I do get hangry. I can't help it. That's just sort of how I am. So he knows if I say I'm hungry, I'm good at saying that before I get hangry. So there's a time limit on that.
Just before.
See? Yeah.
It's a ticking time bomb.
It is. And so when I tell you, he knows, well, that's time. That's time.
Like, well, bye, everybody. Get out of here. We're gone.
Yeah.
Did your parents have a good... your parents
be having a good time, yes.
They had a good visit, I would say. Yeah. Devin Burrow will be watching eventually. Your son is here watching the stream, too?
Oh.
Hey, Dustin's son.
Yeah. Did we get a name? Or I do not remember. I'm sorry if I should remember.
I don't think he said.
Okay.
Parents have a very cute dachshund.
Yeah, he's less of he's a pain in a different way than their other dachshund. But every dachshund is a pain in their own way.
It's probably true.
Don't tell Steffi Graf I said that, but...
Steffi Graf has not ever been a pain in her entire life, I imagine.
Probably not.
No, can't believe that she would be.
Oh, he wants on your chest. Look how adorable this is. See, for all the people out here saying, why don't we get Mr. Nose? Well, look, that was enough.
He didn't want to be on my shoulder. He just wanted to be not here anymore. Okay. That was the easiest way. So.
Jack, that's adorable. Hello, Jack.
Welcome, Jack. How many pelicans are you bringing to the meet? I mean, why bring sand to the beach, you know? Audrey's going to bring a couple. Yeah, you want to show some pelicans?
Well, it seems, have 4 pelicans.
Yeah, way more than me.
And... I will have my 5th. Did I make space in my pen case for the 5th in the correct spot? Yes, I did.
That's the correct spot? Oh, because your 200s are together, I see.
Exactly. The 200s are here. I guess they're 205s, right? Since they're clearish.
Yeah.
And then I have the white.
Well, the 05 is the silver or gold trim. So that would be a 200.
That's a 200
205s.
I don't remember. It's silver on the pink,
I think the pink is silver, yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, this is all I have. And the pink one will be coming here. Or pink. What is it? Rose quartz.
It's
will be going there.
It's pink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like your shirt a little bit.
I should have gotten one for me then.
Yeah, you should have. But yeah, I mean, the 200 series works for my hand. They're a little bit small for you.
You know, I used one of yours not too long ago, and it actually fit pretty well.
Was it okay?
Like, I was like, this is going to be way too small. And it turns out it was totally okay-ish.
Do you have a PGS in front of us?
What now? Oh, yeah. There's one.
That's the slim, right?
Yep.
So, let's see here. I mean, they're the same size.
There you go. I got a thing just for that.
Yeah. I mean, basically, there's maybe that top finial, just the beak on the top there.
I don't know, they're pretty much...
That's...
They're, like, I don't know, maybe a smidge longer on the 200.
Except for the calf is a little bit shorter. It sort of stops at, like, closer to that the top band a bit.
Yeah.
Let's see
uncap them, though, because that's the important part.
Yeah.
Actually, 200's longer,
It is longer, yeah.
How about that? Yeah.
Let's see how they post.
Carol will be here. She has having puppy issues today. Yeah, you said she had to, like, take her dog out every couple hours or something. It's kind of why we don't do puppies. I'm way too lazy for that.
And then posted.
Pretty much the same.
Mostly the same again. A little bit, yep.
Yep.
There's a cat eating dog food back here.
Katrina Louise.
Yep.
Get out of here.
Who knew that they were that close? I mean, I'm sure lots of people knew, but I didn't realize they were that close.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. The Pro Gear Slim's a little bit small for you, so and this being a tiny bit bigger is only gonna be a little bit better for you. So
yeah, I mean, I can use a Pro Gear Slim. It's okay. I'm using this one, but I do tend to post them just because that gives it that extra bit of length that I kind of want. Yeah. You know, but unposted, they're okay. Yeah. Like, I think this is a fine size. They're basically, like, honestly, they feel like a pocket pen to me. Like, they're just
I mean, they mostly are. I mean,
yeah, pretty much.
They pretty much are.
Yeah.
For a lot of people.
Pretty much. I mean, for you, maybe not so much a pocket pen, but for me, almost a pocket pen. Like, that's...
I mean, that's a pocket pen right there. That's a real pocket pen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not, like, that much longer.
Yeah.
It's a nib longer. A small nib longer.
So,
and this one, you screw it on the back, and so you have a longer pin anyway, so...
So, yeah, this is the Golden Burl Star Ruby Aquamarine, which is a few years before.
Is that what it's called?
I believe. I think it's Aquamarine. Right. It's not Aventurine, I don't think.
No, that was green.
Yeah. The one I'm missing is one that I don't know why I didn't get it. I don't have the Moonstone, obviously, and I love gray, so I don't know.
You kept having the right. You like. There's no problem getting it. People kept offering it to you. You're like, nah.
I'll get it. You know, and then I just didn't, and now I don't have it.
That's true. That is how that works.
That's all I have. Mike has two.
For me, Pelikans always feel like school fountain pens. I mean, I get it if you're German and you had them in school, for sure.
Oh, well, yeah.
Sailcat didn't have any of those very nice pens, but do have that particular pen case, also very nice. It is a nice pen case. This is a Galen leather pen case. There's a little spot for a notebook.
I'm using the 5.3 Frank Christoph refill.
Mm-hmm. I like that this leather like picks up scuffs and scratches and stuff. I think that's nice. I dig it.
Unlike yours, which is a little bit more pristine there.
Yeah, but only because like this is the thing like you can just stuff in your purse or in like a smaller bag where there's other things. And this one, this one's like big. You're just chucking this in like a compartment of your bag or something.
Yeah.
Like, it's still got some stuff.
I should have said this is a 600.
Yeah.
The one we don't have is the 400.
Also, you've had that for longer.
I have that.
So.
Yep. That's true.
I actually only have like 2 Pelikans. I have a couple of Pelikanos.
I was surprised. For some reason, I just always thought you'd have more.
No, I just don't have that many. I've got a 600 and 800. Or sorry, 600 and a 1000.
Yeah.
Or no.
The other two.
Dang it! I cannot say words right. 800, 1000. That's a 600.
600 and then 200.
Yeah. This one has a mystery ink in it because it doesn't really, it's not.
Oh, it's that one.
It's not really an ink.
Well, it sort of is.
No, it was Ghost of Earl from.
It's pretty now.
Yeah, now it's actually very pretty. It was Ghost of Earl from Ferris Wheel Press, but there was a little tiny flake of blue ink somewhere in this feed or something, and so now it's like this beautiful kind of like, I don't know, teal, I guess, but I haven't cleaned it out because I actually really like that color.
Yeah.
So.
Can you say what the feel or quality of a Pelikan is? If you're talking about the nib,
They're all different.
Wet.
Are the 200s that way?
Fairly wet.
Okay.
What? Like, your extra fine is not going to be an extra fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you say what the feel or quality of a
That's
Pelikan
what I
is?
just
I mean,
said.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I know. I'm just reading it to myself again.
Oh.
I don't know exactly what you mean. I mean, like, they all feel different.
Yeah.
The 200s are, like, very small, very light, kind of a pocket pen, really, for somebody with my size hands. But they do have very nice pistons. Their steel nibs are quite good.
And the steel's fine.
Yeah, I think it's a perfectly fine nib. The piston feels very good. It's got a great, like, it's got a good action to it. I don't know how to explain that other than say, like, it feels like quality, even though it's just a plastic piston unit in there. There's nothing fancy in the 200.
There's nothing fancy about it, but they work well. You don't get issues very often.
Well,
nib issues you don't really find that often either. You think so?
So,
well, compared to some for the price range, I mean,
the 600 has same kind of things, but has a very nice gold nib in them. They tend to be quite a lot wetter than most other pens, as you said. They usually write at least a size larger than most other Western nibs. Yeah. So kind of big. And then once you get into the 800, they start having a metal piston rod and such, and so they have more weight to them. Yeah. It's kind of a statelier pen than the 600. Is. Like it's just bigger in every direction. It's kind of like it's got an impressive look to it.
The nib, like the barrel is not that different, but the nib really makes it a different statement.
It's a big nib. Yeah. It's fairly soft. Yeah. The only real problem with Pelikans, the nibs are way too broad. Yeah, they're never going to be very fine unless you have them ground down.
Or you use their ink, which has helped a little bit.
How are they similar but not like other German fountain pens? Well, the nibs are entirely different. So their nibs are made in-house. Yeah. Bach and Jovo are German nibs as well, but they're very different from the way Pelikans feel. These are just... The Pelikan nibs don't really feel like anything else, honestly. Yeah. They're a little bit soft. Actually, how's the 600? Is it a little bit... It's just like a little bit of softness to it. What nib do you have in this thing? It's a medium.
I was going to say medium.
Huh. It looks like flat on the top. Isn't that interesting? It's like it's on the ground. I mean, they probably are, but... yeah. And then once you get into these pens, they do get a fair amount softer. Yeah. Like you can push on just a little bit and you can see like times. Well, actually, you can't really see it with the way the glare is, but I can feel it. Yeah. Left little blops of ink on my fingernail. But they tend to have like really good cap seals. Yeah. They'll stay inked for a very long time without drying out. I really like that you can unscrew the nib unit. It's very easy. Yeah,
that's true. And that's good for cleaning out and stuff.
Yeah, mine has ink in it, so I'll do yours. So you unscrew the nib unit thusly. Now you can actually take this collar off and take the feed and stuff out of there, but
I haven't done that.
I never do. It's just like the collar or the housing is just like this little bit right here. That's actually the feed. Yeah. So it comes off, but I just don't do it very often. I did it to my 1000 because I got curious. That was about it. And then once you get into the 1000, this is a much larger pen.
And the nib is just like just loosey goosey.
It is.
Do you like my imitation of it?
Like I wouldn't say it's floppy.
Not floppy,
but it is. I mean, it's massive. So like, I don't know. Do I have an arrow around here? Maybe it's a good German pen people know about. Let me find one right quick. Surely I have one. In one of these drawers. There we go. This is a Diplomat arrow. And this is the M1000 nib, which is a big old nib. Nice two-tone gold.
I like a two-tone.
I do too.
I'm a two-tone person, I'd say.
And this one you can really see just how soft it is. Yeah. But a fair amount of weight here. It's a pretty big pen. Like even for me, this is a fairly large pen. It's got some serious girth and such to it.
Have they made... This is a stupid question because, again, I don't know. I don't follow...
Okay, what is it?
Pelikan that often. Do they have any clear 1000s?
Yeah, they do. They just don't really... I mean, they don't make them anymore, I don't think.
Okay.
I mean, maybe they do. They're very expensive.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And they tend to have, like... they'll be real demonstrator style. So they'll have, like... It'll be, like, piston with, like, an arrow. And then, like, they'll have, like, instructions on it, you know? Like, to demonstrate what the things are. I don't know if they make them anymore, but they definitely do. Or they definitely did. I've seen them for sure, but they're quite expensive. Yeah. Very helpful. Audrey, the hand gestures are actually very descriptive. Oh, good. Yeah, two-tone nibs are really, really bangers. I'm a big fan of a two-tone nib. So.
And that's the thing. These are not cheap pens. Even the 200s are. They're low 100. It depends on where you get. It depends on where you get them. Sometimes they come in a set with a gift set with the inks and things like that. But
I'm pretty sure there's a demo 1000, Dustin. Fairly sure there is one.
I'm sure at some point they have, but I just can't think of seeing one.
And then other stuff I'm bringing is like non-Pelikan stuff, but stuff that maybe people would want to see if they haven't yet.
I don't have anything.
You do probably. But...
Ooh, you can bring in the Cross Concord.
Yeah.
Katie, stop eating dog food. Dog, eat your food.
I wish you would.
I do too.
I'll throw that in there.
Yeah, might as well.
Couldn't hurt.
Yeah.
A couple of these tactile turns, the seasonal and the Techiform, which most people didn't see. Then this is the new Kirados with the matte black.
It looks a little gray.
Yeah, it's not a dark, like you can see the difference between the black and the matte there. But in case people wanted to see this one,
sure.
I think it's got a good feel to it, and I actually really like the matte. I think it classes it up and makes it feel more expensive.
I do like it, but Katie, stop eating dog food.
She's just not gonna. We're gonna have to ignore her because we're online. I'm gonna bring the 743.
It worked. Thank you.
For now.
Well, I know. She's gonna go right back.
I'm gonna bring this Verdigris 743 because they've been around for a bit, but not that many people probably have them. The Binu Sunday by the Pool. This is fun. People might like to see that.
That's an outlier there with the orange other one.
And then this 3776, the Silhouette.
Are you doing that one?
Love it.
Good.
And then this is the London Pinco Christopher 14 with the faceted cap. So thought I'd bring those. I don't know. Maybe I'll think of something else to bring too, but a lot of times I don't actually even bring pens to things, but I'll go ahead and bring some. You never know who might want to see a thing, so. We
got another new thing.
Oh yeah, we actually got our phones today. We weren't expecting to get our fancy new phones.
We didn't even talk about it. We didn't even talk about pre-ordering it and complain about it.
I think we did last week.
I don't think they'll let us know, but I didn't think we did. I thought I was going to complain about it, and then I forgot.
There is an M1000 demo. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, appeared in 2011. Yeah, seems about right.
Okay, so I've been right around when we got into it, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
At least for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, good. How's the nib on the Kirados? It's actually quite good. It's very fine, but it's a good nib. It writes really well. I like the Kirados. I'm one of the people that really likes the Kirados. Which nib on the Silhouette? That's a C nib. It's the big one. So I actually got it because I was going to get it ground.
The chonk. Yeah, you were going to get it ground.
And then I decided to like it, or decided that I liked it.
You decided to like it?
That's right. You can see the chonker of a bunch of tipping on there. But like the more I've been using it, I'm like, this is kind of like situational because it's so big.
Sure.
So now I'm thinking maybe I'll get it ground again.
No, really?
Yeah. Maybe I'll get Gina to do that perspective grind on it again because I really like that on my other double broad. It kind of makes it like more widely useful. I do like having a C nib, but
yeah, that's the only thing for you as a review person. Yeah. That's the only.
It can be useful to have that stuff
potentially. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we should bring our Mont Blanc.
Ooh.
Let's bring that case.
That's a fancy case.
It's snappy.
It did snap.
Yeah. So Audrey and I have got the new iPhones.
I mean, we are not. We don't have a case on it. I don't like not having a case on it. I've already dropped my phone, but it was on carpet and it still had the plastic covering on it too. Yeah. So, but it did, and it made me worry even more.
Yeah, this natural titanium is gorgeous. It feels good. The sides feel really nice.
Look at that lip. Look how much space. Like it raises up far for those cameras.
And look at mine. Mine's got more.
Yeah. Wow. That's
the Pro Max has a 5x lens.
And the button is huge. It feels like it's a huge button, like bigger than usual. And then it has like the extra button here. What did you make your button action button do?
It's made it turn on the camera.
That's what mine did too. That's what I decided. Well,
seemed most useful.
Yep, same.
And then pop socket magnet things. I really like this magnet pop socket. It's great.
Yep.
Lets me hold on to my phone. I don't know. I'll probably get a case for it, but I'm not gonna.
Tech dependence right here.
Dependence.
That's what you get. Well, yeah, we got the same color.
Yeah.
Both got Pro. Because I've been getting the regular series for least 3 phones. 3 years.
I think it was 2.
Is it 2?
Yeah,
Okay.
but they only have cool colors in the regular one. They don't have cool colors in the Pros.
The colors were nice, but I did not like that there was basically nothing new on the regular this time.
Well, there wasn't anything. There wasn't really anything new between mild phone and the regular 15. There's a lot of parity between the old Pro and the new 15. Not so the camera stuff still wasn't there, but the chips and stuff were similar.
Yeah.
But between your phone and the new 15 would have been a bit of a jump, not like a generational jump.
Yeah, exactly. And so I wanted a bigger difference, so I wanted the Pro despite having boring colors. Mm-hmm. If you like the colors,
the titanium is nice, but I do wish that I had like something shiny. Like I have all kinds of cool colors.
If you're calling it blue, that's barely blue.
What they're calling?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were more blue than they used to.
No, the Pro ones.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Well, there was technically a blue one last year, but like
again,
not really.
It's mostly gray, black, or any of those types, or a white, and a tinge of color in there. So I get it. It's supposed to be more of a professional look to it, but that's
I don't get
not.
It seems silly.
They should have at least one bright outlier for the Pro, I think.
It's 38,
that's my hot take.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, a lot of people put cases on them anyway, but I got.
Oh yeah, I gotta have a cover.
I got this fun little sign.
I saw that and I showed Mike. I'm like, I like it.
And she's like, it's $2, and I'm like, sure.
Pop Shelf. If you don't know what Pop Shelf is, then you should definitely stop in because they have random stuff.
Every iPhone is taupe,
It pretty much is taupe. There are different shades of taupe is the Pro
slightly
colors.
Different taupes.
Yeah.
I think today I'm actually going to do, for 30 Inks 30 Days, I'm going to do a color that you're going to be like, that's boring.
Yep. Probably.
But, dang, wow, that's pretty hot take there. What was last Friday? Last Friday was the 15th. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Duh. So this week, I've done Vinta Enigma.
Yep.
On the 16th.
This fun color.
Which is actually very sparkly if you can get like light on it. Yeah, you can see some sparkles in there.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Yeah, there it is.
Got a fair amount of sparkle, which is nice. That's from Enigma Stationery. That's one of theirs. Then I've got this Orange Soleil that I have been using in this pen, which is a 742. Is that what this one is? Yeah, 742.
Oh,
which is fun.
Yeah,
I know, right? It's like this slightly smaller 743.
Yeah.
But I've got this orange in here, and it is fantastic. And this nib, of course, is great. So that's fun.
What nib size is that one?
It's a medium.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite size in those.
Yeah.
And then for the 18th, I went with this Van Huysum's Sapgroen. Which Sapgroen. You gotta get like real in the back. I don't know. Annabelle was trying to teach me how to say that on Twitch one day.
Nigel could tell us.
Yep, for sure. Is Nigel in Netherlands as well?
I thought so.
For some reason, I thought Nigel was in like Australia or something.
No, we have a Glenn.
That's true. I went with Baraje for the 19th because I don't know, I was feeling like using that one. You can kind of see the sheen.
What pen is that in?
That's that Mont Blanc with the signature nib.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I knew that Baraje was in that. That's right.
Yeah, he already put that in there. So
yeah, that looks fun.
You can see some of the sheen, but like it's kind of hard to see. This paper ate a lot of the sheen.
Yeah,
like it's there,
that's
but
the way the paper is.
It's there, but it's not as good. And then I went for Wearing Gold Dracula on the 20th. Because I had gone for Robert Oster Vampire Pigeon on the 10th. And so on the 30th, I've got another vampire ink I can use. That's another vampire red.
Well, there you go.
So decided to do that.
It's the month of the vampire.
I know, right? And then I decided to use this Sailor Studio 280 because I was using that in a pen. I was like, I really like it.
That's a very you color right there.
Yeah, it's kind of a weirdo olivey green.
Yeah.
It's really cool. This paper actually ate a lot of the color of this one too. This ink would go really well in the Yorimiku series.
Definitely would.
Like you can just barely see the like little hints of like peach and pink in there.
Yeah.
But on paper that's more expressive, you definitely get a lot more colors. So, and then somebody on one of my Instagram posts, I've been doing an Instagram post with like a bunch of them at a time.
Yeah.
And so partly that's because your parents were here and I totally forgot to do Instagram.
You know.
And I was like, I'll just do 5 at a time. It's pretty good. Now, it's not army green. It's definitely more interesting than army green, but I get why you say that definitely on the interwebs. And I was like, hey, let me know what colors I'm missing. And somebody's like, you need a sparkly black. So I'm gonna do a sparkly black.
Okay.
I was like, yeah, I happen to have one of those in a pen. This is a Ryan Krusak pen. I don't remember what kind of wood it is, but it's actually sealed and lacquered there, as you can see.
It's not a burl.
I mean, it's definitely a burl, but that just means okay. It's definitely a burl. And I told him it's definitely a taupe.
It's not a Coca-Cola, I don't think.
No, it's definitely not. I've got a Coca-Cola, but it's not this one.
Okay, see? Well, I'm
my
helping.
first pen from him was actually a Coca-Cola, that hourglass-shaped one. That's Coca-Cola.
Oh, yeah, you got it in Raleigh.
Yeah. Ages ago. And that one's... Coca-Cola is kind of a reddish brown. Now, this is... I don't know, I forgot. I've got it somewhere, but... it's beautiful, and I took it to him one time, and I was like, I love this pen, but I'm, like, afraid to use it, because I'm going to get ink all in it, and it's going to ruin it. And he's like, well, that's part of the wood. And I'm like, yeah, still, I don't like it. And he's like, well, you want me to lacquer it?
It's like a micarta sort of deal.
I know, but it's so pretty. And so so he lacquered it for me. Now he sells some pens with lacquer on them, but at the time he kind of really didn't. So yeah, I really like it with this because it feels like it's impervious. Of course, I got your double broad sig on there.
I try to remember because I feel like it's the one. Do you remember we have the Ryan Krusak that is a two-tone?
Yeah, that's ebony and black. That's blonde and black ebony.
Blonde. So I was like, is it I thought I was gonna, being stupid because I thought, because ebony you're gonna think it's dark, but I'm like, I thought there was such thing as a white ebony, but I was like, that would be an oxymoron sort of thing where it's dark, but why would you call it a white one? So it's not that then?
No, it's definitely not. No, it's way too light.
Oh, I don't.
Way too light. That pen is yours, and it's wildly heavy. Like, you pick it up, you don't expect it to feel like it weighs 3 pounds.
It must be in one of my 20 pen case or something.
I think it is, actually.
Yeah.
So this is Girbon Shogun. Oh, crap, I wrote it in the wrong place again. Anytime I don't pay attention, I put the name there, and then I put the date down here. I've done it 2 or 3 times now.
Well.
I don't know why. No, this is definitely not ebony. It's something else, and I just do not remember what it is at the moment. I gotta write the date.
It's the 22nd.
There you go. This is a really nice ink, actually. I wasn't expecting all that much out of Shogun, and I kind of waited a long time to get it, but it actually is really lovely ink. Very black, good sparkle, nice flow. I don't really have any complaints about this.
No,
good. It's not olive. I forget what it is. It's not that, though. I don't think it's anything super exotic, but it's something that's like grows like a weed or something in Alabama, I want to say. I looked it up.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, I looked it up at one point. I've got it written down somewhere. I just don't have it handy. Fill in a couple of these places I missed. There we go.
I was trying to look on his website, and I cannot for the life of me find it, so.
I mean, he doesn't have, like... This is not one that he's got, like, tons of. This is Cloud Tree, or... I don't know. It's something like that. I don't remember.
I can't find his website.
You can't find his website?
Mm-mm.
It's RK Studios or something like that, I think. Or Ryan Krusak Studios, something like that. Grows like a weed. No, it's not marijuana. Not marijuana. Unfortunately, I cannot smoke this pen.
Well, I went to the link that was on his website or on his Instagram, and it did not show up.
Yeah. And as this dries, you can kind of see there's going to be a lot of shimmer poking through. You can see it in the words already a little bit. But there's a whole bunch of shimmer in this ink when it starts drying. It kind of doesn't show up unless you get some light on it, but very sparkly black. This is still quite wet over here. It does take a little bit of a while to dry, but I mean, it is a double broad that I'm writing with. So,
I'm okay with black inks.
I like black inks.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I feel like I'm more of a black ink lover than you.
You probably
black pens is where I'm like, but black ink I'm totally okay with, and a sparkly even better.
Yeah, I didn't use black inks for years.
Yeah, I know.
And then like last year,
I was the person who was like, why not? I like black ink, surprisingly.
And I was like, why? I can just get black ink in a ballpoint or something. Would I use Shogun in a Pelikan? Yeah, sure. The only thing about using sparkly inks in a Pelikan is that since it's got the piston, it can be a little bit of a pain to clean out completely.
Yeah.
If you like, I'm real picky about how I clean pens, just because I do ink reviews, you know, and so I don't want to have like mixing and remnants like that M1000.
Don't want to have remnants.
Yeah, and so shimmer like could totally like stick around in a Pelikan a little while.
Yeah.
Because it could like get around the rim of the piston on the inside or something like that. It'd be a little bit more difficult to clean out, but otherwise, I mean, why not? Like it flows like crazy, so you wouldn't have any problem with it blocking up or anything. I don't see why not. I just don't because of like logistical reasons. Yeah. But there's that shiny Shogun. So yeah, about a year ago, I guess I got it back into black inks, and now I have a bunch of them. I like them. So, yep.
You got that at Truffet, didn't you?
Shogun? Yeah, I did. We can actually show these.
I was just gonna say, you probably have things to show. You have the papier plume as well.
Oh, yeah. I do have a papier plume. Okay, we got a couple of things to show. So, first up are some things that are going to be for the giveaway. By the way,
I should mention the giveaway. I was going to say something about that.
If you haven't signed up for the giveaway, go do that. It's on this channel. Go look for the video that says 10K giveaway or whatever. It's the only one this week. I'm letting it cook. One of the giveaway companies, one of the companies that's participating in this giveaway is Endless Pens, and they sent me a box of prizes. Most things for the giveaway are gonna come directly from people, including a fellow who goes by Atomic Elf, who is an acrylic artist and does like paintings and like fun stuff. And he sent me an email. I was like, hey, would you like? I could contribute art. I'm like, yeah, cool. So one of y'all could win a piece of art.
There you go.
He sent me a link to a bunch of his like pictures of his stuff, and it's really cool. So I don't know if he's gonna work with the person to like figure out what painting they might like best, or if he's just gonna pick. I told him it's kind of up to him. Yeah. It's his art. He's like, well, you can pick one. I'm like, it's your thing. Yeah. So for the giveaways, one of the things that Endless is contributing is Wearing Wuthering Heights, which is an Endless Pen exclusive. Go ahead and open this. I'm sure the eventual winner won't mind.
What?
I mean, you know, but it looks like this. It's a really pretty green, as you can see there. It's got a good amount of shimmer in there. I think the shimmers for Wearing are pretty darn good. The shimmer moves pretty well. You can see it's right in there. But it's going to be a pretty ink. Oh, the top is black, so that doesn't help at all. But I don't want to dip anything in there because somebody's going to get this bottle. Yeah. But here we go. That's kind of what it looks like. Sparkly, very dark green with shimmers.
Pantone. That's fun. They give you the Pantone color.
It is fun. So that's one. The other one that they're contributing is unreleased. It is not out yet. And so they sent it to me. They actually were sending a set for me to do reviews on and a set for me to give away, essentially. So the other one is this one. And I was like, hey, so my giveaway is going to end before this. This is for Halloween. It's another spooky ink. Yeah. And they said, yeah, no, absolutely, as soon as you want. But I didn't get that until later on. So later on yesterday after my streams. Yeah. So this is Wearing Edgar Allan Poe's The Black Cat.
Black Cat Nero?
Black Cat Nero. Woo! Yeah. Which is another glistening, another exclusive, and this will go along with the grand prize from them. They're doing 2 pens and 2 inks. So it's going to be, one prize will be a pen and an ink, another one will be a pen, and the other one will be an ink. So, Black Cat.
I like Edgar Allan Poe. I know that's...
Oh, look at that color.
Sort of a bronzy-ish color? Coppery?
I'm going to say coppery, probably. Yeah. Maybe almost rose gold?
Or rose goldy. It's hard to tell.
Yeah. It's going to be cool. See what that little swatchy swatch looks like. Yeah, it looks like... Actually, it looks purple. Might be a purple shimmer.
I mean, it's Black Cat Nero, so I would think it would be black, but...
Yeah, well, I mean,
the shimmer.
The shimmer, yeah.
It might be purple, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Not exactly sure what color that's going to be. Does it say? No, it just says glistening. Interesting. It's not even on the website or anything yet. This will be available from Endless Pens sometime in October. Yep. But for one of the winners of my giveaway...
I think that is supposed to symbolize the shininess of the Black Cat's coat. Okay. And then and also a little bit of the dandruff that you see on a black cat because, you know, that's what happens. Uh-huh. I think that's what it is.
Yep. And then I've got...
pens.
2 pens. Well, 4 pens, actually. One for me, one to give away, because I want reviews done. So these are from their Hatch collection, and Hatch is like this program they do for like custom pens and like small runs and that sort of thing. Comes in these fun boxes. These are all pocket pens.
Yeah, because they have like cat ones, and they've had lots of different things, huh?
Yeah. This one's called Illusions. It's got a black matte cap on there. Got this nice moon and such.
But what does that say?
It says, things are not as they appear, and beware the illusions. But, yeah. Nice looking. Of course, it is an eyedropper filler, like all the Opus 88s are, so little pocket pen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's chonk.
It's a chonker, yeah.
Yeah.
It is just long enough for me to use comfortably, I think. So,
yeah.
I mean, I actually kind of like that Pelikan M200.
Well,
it comes to about the same place.
Same, but just thicker.
Yeah, but thicker around.
More girth.
Yep, so I've got 2 of those, one to give away and one to keep in different nib sizes. And then the other one is called, I think it's called like desk something. Does it say on here? It just says white, it says mini pocket pen desk creatures. So this is has illustrations of all kinds of desk things on it. Computers and Post-it notes, my favorite desk things.
An iPod.
Pens. Pour over coffee because we're fancy.
Yeah.
Illustrated notebooks. All kinds of stuff. Same model of pen, so you get the same eyedropper, same length, all that sort of thing. So, yeah. That's pretty neat. Love Opus 88, you have 2 of them. I have a few, and I'm always surprised by how much I like them. Like, I'll just won't ink it for a while, and I'll forget how good it is, and then I'll put ink in one and be like, this is amazing, and I'll put ink in all of them.
Yeah.
Because they're really good pens. So, real nice. And they hold a ton of ink, of course, because they're eyedroppers.
Yeah, for sure.
Even the pocket pen, that's going to hold like a couple mils at least.
Yeah. I see one in front of me at least. 2? Maybe.
Just one, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I've got a few more. This is the only one that's in front of us here. This is the Coloro, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
And so this has got the transparent body, and then this is like ebonite here. This one I bought from Tammy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I really like this pen, actually. It's very good.
It's a very you color. So.
It's a very me color. It's kind of the perfect color for me. The ink in here is a brown, which I probably need to just get out of here and put one of my weird swamp greens in.
Well, you don't like to match too much.
I don't like to match, but I feel like maybe I should for this. I don't know. The yellow looks dirty. That's just, it's ebonite. Yeah. You get that in ebonite a lot, where you have like little tiny particles and stuff. Just sort of the way ebonite rolls. It's a hard rubber material, so. Yeah.
And the plastic sort of like an even orangier.
It's a little bit orangey.
Ultim.
Yeah.
It's not, but I'm just saying it sort of has a similar.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah.
If this was polished, it'd be a little bit closer, probably. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like that. Got a tan Coloro from Tammy. Oh, nice. Nice. So this is a set from Papier Plume, and this is coming on the 29th of September. Is that next Friday? Yeah. So this will be available on their site next Friday. So, you know.
I won't be here next week.
Yeah, you'll be in Dallas, won't you?
Dallas, yep.
I bet they will, too. They'll probably be there, right?
They usually go to the show, I think.
It's a pretty short drive.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So this is The Count, and it comes, if you get this set, it comes in a, like, paper coffin, which is real fun.
It is fun.
Like, it's all folded. I looked at the inside, I'm like, this is not, like, individually taped.
Yeah.
Like, there's somebody in the shop just making these with tape.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, this is not a norm, I mean.
it's not like prefab. This is, and they're, like, punching stuff out, and this is really cool, actually.
Are you going to keep the box for, like, something?
Absolutely. I'm going to keep the stuff in it. It's great.
Yeah.
I mean, I do always keep boxes, but also this was just kind of great.
Yeah.
I also really like the one that they did for Mardi Gras this year, which is like a king cake box.
Oh, yeah.
Like the circular one with the, or not exactly circular, but like hexagonal or something.
Hexagonal or pentagon or something.
Yeah, that's a really great one. This is similarly good. Can't wait to get that set. It's going to be real good. You only have to wait a little bit.
Yeah.
So this comes with 2 sticks of pliable wax, which is bendy, and you can use it for, sealing letters and stuff.
If you were on the Twitch, you saw a little bit. It was a mess. It was a little bit of a.
Yeah, I don't have that VOD up, but Yeah, it was a wreck yesterday. I was
Animals were not wanting him to work on wax seals.
They were absolutely not having it. Scraggles is down here at my leg, just like just pawing at my leg and wouldn't leave me alone for some reason. She's like shaking and pawing at my leg.
For no reason. Yeah.
And then Mr. Nose is over here and he will not leave me alone. Like I put him down, I push him away. He's like, no, I'm coming back. And I like got fire and stuff. And then Audrey's yelling at me about not returning a text that she sent because I
mean, mine was streaming. A joke. Mine was funny.
And then this is the
But what I showed you was pretty awesome, to be fair.
Oh, it was cool. And this is the wax seal. It comes with this set, which is vampire teeths with some blood droplets. And I think Audrey and I were talking about this. She's like, I feel like I feel like it's upside down. Like it should be like this or something because the way the teeth are shaped.
Well, I think that the fangs are on the same side as the teeth, but they just need to be longer.
They are longer.
But no, so these need to be on the same side, but like longer here.
No, that's the inside of the mouth like this. Those are the tops of teeth of here. Like this. That's teeth. So I'm telling you, is this view, is this that view.
Yeah, my brain doesn't think of it that way.
Well.
Let me know if anyone else is. I'm trying to think.
That's what's going on. It's like
okay.
Like you see a vampire coming at you like this. Like that's teeth going this way.
Okay.
But, I don't know, man. That's just what it is. I'm just telling you.
Yeah. I thought it was a face at first.
Yeah, it does kind of look facey. Like
when you turn it that way.
You can imagine this is like a jack-o'-lantern or something.
Jack-o'-lantern face.
It's got some weird little eyes and like big old bottom teethers.
But they're both Halloween sort of things, so it goes either way.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like the underbite.
Well, so never mind. I guess it's just me who was looking at it.
I feel like the gums should be included. Yeah, it's like they left the gums off, or it's not a very gummy smile or something. Yeah. Either way,
it's still fun. I still like it.
Yeah. I think they're for a pistol. Oh, so you can put them in like a glue gun sort of situation. I never do that. I just use I use an alcohol lamp. It's just easier for me.
Some people use the little cup, like the little.
Yeah, I don't have one of those. I need one.
Yeah.
And then,
it might be in that little set that.
Yeah, I just don't know where it's buried. Oh, yeah, it might be actually. It might be in that box. It's gotten buried.
There are not very many large wooden box like that.
It's probably that.
It's an old timey thing.
So yeah, there you go. They've colored the little blood droplets red somehow, which is fun.
They did.
Just got a wax seal. It reminds you of as a T-Rex being abducted by a UFO. Nice. I've got one that's a T-Rex riding a velocipede, which makes me happy.
Yep, that's a good one too.
This ink is called The Count, and it looks like this, which is, after it dries this color.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Because you definitely get the different tones of it. Yeah.
Yeah, it gives you kind of like a kind of a winey, dried, bloody, sort of almost brownish, but kind of maroonish color.
Yeah. But a lot deeper in the heavier swatched areas.
Yeah, well, this is writing with it with a pen. I've actually got it. I put it in this pen, which is a pen I haven't used in a long time. I just kind of wanted to use it again. I should have put it in something with a broader nib.
Is that a Bexley?
It is.
Okay, no, I was just making sure. I thought it was, but...
Yeah, I've had this for a really long time. This is maybe the first pen I ever got for free.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is from when, you remember Jonas, I think his name was, with Mass Drop? Back when Drop was Mass Drop? Like when Mass Drop first started, they used to do stationery stuff and pens and all that.
Yeah.
So that was ages ago.
Because I worked on some FCs for Mass Drop before they switched over too. Yeah.
This is a Bexley Phoenix, and it's like a super comfortable pen to write with. The nib is extremely nice. It's got a great piston, which you can see here. I mean, it looks it's an interesting looking pen because like the acrylic back here is different from up here because it's just they didn't polish it or whatever because they're just gluing in this piston unit.
Yeah.
So it's like a real demonstrator. Like this is what this would look like if you just did it in opaque plastic.
Yeah.
But really interesting pen, fun to use. Very fine nib though.
Is it?
Yeah, this fine is really an extra fine. It's really fine. So this is a Bexley from a very long time ago. Not the current version, but this is how it writes. I wrote that with the Bexley. So it gives you like a really interesting color, I think. Yeah, I like the Count. I think this is great.
How much is the ink itself?
So the ink is going to be $10 by itself, and it's going to release on October the 2nd. So a little bit after the set.
Gotcha.
The whole set with the wax seal, the ink, and those things, and the coffin and all is...
Oh, where's the little...
Oh, and this.
Yeah, I knew there was something else. Yeah.
This is a little bit of silvery paste stuff that you can use to make your wax seals pop.
Pop.
Like. Yeah, and it comes with this, and this is like a lifetime supply of this stuff.
You have so many of those, and
I mean, I've got like 2, But
that's 2 lifetimes.
maybe I have 3.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I think I have one in gold as well, if I'm not mistaken.
You got it in a set like that before.
I think I actually bought the gold one and the silver one, or did I get those in stamp pads or something? I got like a set of different.
These came with that.
Definitely came with the silver one.
Is it the
Yeah,
silver?
you're not wrong
Okay.
about that.
Okay.
I'm talking about the other stuff. Anyway, it comes with this. It's like a lifetime supply. So we have at least 2 lifetime supplies.
Yeah.
But it comes with all these things, and that's $50 for the set on the 29th. So not bad, because these wax sticks are like $6 a piece. And then these are a few bucks.
Yeah.
That's 10. Wax seals can cost all kinds of
Very
money.
widely,
So,
yeah.
it varies wildly. So there you go. So that set is coming up next week, which is real fun. Got a lot of inks from Mass Job, as well as a couple of pens. Too bad they don't promote they don't do stationery anymore. Tried one time waxing a glue gun. It was a big mess. So it's for a wax gun. I've never seen a wax gun. I don't know what that is, but I believe you, I guess. I haven't done it, but it sounds reasonable. I've never seen a wax gun. I just use this. It's my alcohol lamp filled with paraffin oil, which burns real nice and clean and doesn't burn my wick up, and it doesn't evaporate.
Yep. That's what you do alcohol. It's gonna go fast.
Yeah, I did. It burned my wick to nothing, and it evaporated like crazy.
What's up for sure?
No, paraffin oil is the stuff. It's what's up.
Yep.
It's great. I don't think this has burned actually at all. I was looking at the tip of this, and it's actually still square. I think that's the original end of this wick. Because you can see where I cut it is kind of frayed on the inside of the bottle. But
so you know what's funny?
Jokes?
No.
Oh.
Not funny, haha. Funny, interesting. You got that out, and Scraggles is right. She went right down here beneath your feet.
She really did. She hates it. She's over here now. She hates that thing.
How does she know? That's what
So
happened
weird.
during the live stream yesterday.
So weird.
Yeah.
Scraggles, you're a weird dog, man.
How did you notice that? She's shaking now.
Scraggles. Why does she hate the thing? Where'd I get that? I actually got that from Papier Plume ages ago.
You can come up.
Let's see if they even have them.
Come here. Come on. I know you want on my lap. Come on.
Let's see. Papier Plume. Whoa, she did not want to do that. There were legs everywhere.
There you go. Hello, Scraggly. She says hello. Look at her look at you.
Hi. It's okay. I'm not going to burn anything, I promise. Goodness.
Oh, they have a nice little set of different kinds.
All kinds of
Those
stuff.
are a lot cheaper than I thought.
What, wax these things?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like $15.
Well, that one's $69, but look at that
Well,
thing.
this one's all fancy pants.
It's fancy pants.
Yeah, it's probably silver or some weird thing. Chiseled nickel silver design that drapes the stem. Yeah, this is all fancy. Mine's less fancy, but it's this one.
Well, that one's $55. Never mind.
This is $15.
That one's, yeah.
This is the one I have. You can probably get them cheaper if you want to some other place. I don't know. I think they have like some version of this on Amazon for like a few bucks. Yeah. But like, I don't know. If I'm burning stuff, I'll get something that I know is decent.
Yeah.
This one's like 38. It's a littler one. The thing I like about this one that this one doesn't do is that the version I have has... Actually, I need to use the face on camera. The version I have has these little slanty sides, and so you can actually tip it over. Yeah. So that when you have the flame coming out this way, you can get the wax stick near it and it will drip onto what you want. Instead of trying to do it this way and then move it real quick, which never works.
No, it does not.
So
That's what's
get one you can tip is my my thing. Yeah, $15 is not bad. And then paraffin oil, like I got a jug of paraffin oil for almost nothing. It's what's used for like menorahs and stuff. So I mean it's very available and very good. And the wick, I mean, they've got wick here.
Very available.
They got wick for $1.50. I think I got like yards of wick because that's what I was able to get at the time. And I was burning through it so quickly with the alcohol. I was like, I better get a lot of wick.
Yeah.
That's the original wick. I've had it for years. So that's here. I'll give you all a link. But yeah, it's not very expensive. Super efficient. You just want to get the paraffin oil. Don't bother with alcohol. It's no good.
This dog is shaking
Scraggly
like a
dog.
little leaf.
Guys, why are you shaking? I didn't even light anything on fire, you silly goose.
She's chomper licking now.
Scraggles.
Chomper licking is when she does like that. That's when she's nervous. She does a chomper licking.
Hi, it's okay. I put it away. I'm not going to do it, I promise. Right now. I'll do it later.
Now her tail's wagging a little bit now, so she's feeling a little better.
She's like, good. See that you don't. I don't know.
You know what I want to talk about?
I don't know, but you got 5 minutes. you ever take?
I want those Yoseka Sailor keychains so bad.
I had a tab for those.
I, number one, thought they're going to be a lot more expensive than they are. Yeah, but also I forgot they existed. And then some of our friends, I think Becky might have some. But
Becky and Gina both got them.
Gina has some, and they showed them, and I was like, oh, I must have those.
Look at this little cutie.
I love it.
Got that one?
Yeah.
There's the 3. There you go. They're $9. They're not even very expensive.
Yeah. No.
But super cute. You need to at least get one. Which color do you want?
I want all of them.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean,
you can have all. They're actually all still there. So
the 2 I like most are the green and the one with the silver hardware. I just don't love
this one.
Yeah,
that
one's a little.
Like the peach? Well, the cap.
Bright.
The cap comes off. Whoa! This isn't a real pen, is it? It's a miniature replica.
Yeah. It's not.
It can be uncapped and posted just like real pens. Please be careful when uncapping, posting, and capping the mini pens. Yeah. They may develop cracks in the body. Yeah, I mean, it's a tiny little thing. That's so weird. Why does it uncap? Like, what's the purpose?
Why does it do that?
Like, why would you even bother? But it'll do it. That's funny.
Yeah.
Wow. What if we like chipped out this thing and put in like a dip nib or something so you use it as a fountain pen or use it as a dip pen if you want to?
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, there you go. There's that thing. It's super funny. Actually, you got to put one in your keychain for the hub. Heck yeah.
Heck yeah, you do.
Should it doesn't actually write on the social page. Maybe it's a dip pen. Yeah. I mean, it probably would, but it can come off, but it's tough. Oh, it doesn't come off very easily. Well, that's good because it's a keychain.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I don't want it to come off.
I'm glad that it's hard.
I kind of want to glue it on or something.
Well,
like I don't know.
Have to see how hard it is.
No idea if the nib is actually metal. No, it's definitely not. It's almost certainly plastic. There's no way that's actually. Nib feed is one piece of metallic plastic stuff. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Your dog makes it if she had problems with her stomach. Oh, the panting thing. Steffi Graff gotten past the disparaging dachshund remarks and sends her best to Scrags. It's not really disparaging. Dachshunds are great. They just all have their thing. You know?
They have personality. Yeah. They have their quirk, and I respect that.
I've never met a dachshund that wasn't quirky in some way.
Yeah.
Their current one is like super like separation anxiety. Cannot.
And it has to have food. Like he has to have all the food.
Might be 5 pounds. We must eat 10 pounds of food a day.
And not even things that are food. Like I had one of those the little plastic spatula thing, or the silicone on the end, and I had gotten food out for the animals, and so I was like, here, I'll let them lick the spoon because they wanted the spoon. He bit off the rubber end, a part of the spatula, and like was about to start swallowing. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I was sitting here trying to pry his mouth open with one hand and pull out the plastic or silicone spatula part because he was trying to eat that.
Because like we hold something like that for Scraggle, she'll like very nicely like lick it carefully. And he's like, I'm going to eat this entire thing. That is obviously all food. And
they hadn't had the dog that long. So I'm like, God, we're going to have to bring that dog in for emergency surgery. It's going to have an obstruction in his guts.
I'm going to see if this is a bag I can use today. Since we're talking Pelikan Hub stuff, I got to take stuff with me. I got this cool bag from Alpaca a while ago. This is sized for the MacBook.
Oh.
It turns out I
thought you were going to say Pelikan Hub.
Right, sized for the Pelikan Hub.
It's just, that's the size, yeah.
The thing is, I haven't used it yet because it's actually kind of too small for all the stuff I take to school. It's really good for just a MacBook and some papers and stuff.
The minimum of...
Yeah, but you throw in like all my teaching crap. Like my dongles and like my go bag and that sort of thing. It's just kind of because it doesn't get any bigger than this. It's like it's a
or it's
thin
like going
briefcase.
from A to B, like an office to another's. Like, you're not having like meeting things and all kinds of.
If I was doing that, that'd be okay. But like my presenting clicker and all that stuff, like makes it bulge out in weird ways. So I just haven't used it yet. I kind of want to see.
That makes sense based on that size.
Let's see if this fits in here. I think it should. It does. It fits that, and I can throw a notebook over here. And it'll close.
Mine in there.
Oh, now we're really...
No?
I was worried that it wouldn't fit this.
Oh, never mind. Okay. I mean...
It fits, but this is such a very particular bag.
Size. Yeah.
I think I'm just not going to use this tonight. It's just not the right thing.
I can put it in my bag.
No, there's no reason for that. I'll just use a different bag. I've actually got a couple of rolls of washi tape I'm bringing for somebody, and I don't think they're going to fit in here well with it. Like, it's just not... This is the most slim thing for...
It doesn't look that slim. I don't know. When it
Yeah.
opens like this, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, it's bigger than I thought it was going to be. But
Yeah.
as soon as you zip it up, you're like, oh, that's
Right.
That's thin.
Yeah, no, this is like for serious commuters who want to take up no space, who have like laptop goes over here, business papers, a few pens, maybe a little like a skinny hard drive.
That's
and you're done.
Right.
That's all you're taking. Like if you have to take your power brick with you.
Power brick.
The Apple one will fit in here.
You're not getting a water bottle. You're not getting.
Absolutely not getting a
water
water
bottle. Well, I know.
bottle.
I'm just saying that's something that you would often carry with yourself.
Yeah.
That
this is like 2 inches wide.
Yeah.
I mean, that's about it's about 2 inches. But it's like really well made. I kind of wish this wasn't here. It would hold more stuff without this center bit.
Yeah. I like organization usually, but I think that this is so skinny that it actually is hindering them.
Yeah, I
which
think so
I'm
too.
surprised to say.
Yeah, I kind of wonder if they made a new version of this, like right after I bought this. Alpaca is.
I was just gonna say, was that alpaca? I didn't see
Yeah,
or
it's
hear
alpaca.
it be said.
And the thing with them is that they iterate on their stuff so quickly that if you bought, like I've bought some stuff and it's like hard to even get time to maybe do a review because it's like
they switch. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they haven't switched the tote yet. The tote is great. I'll probably just take the tote tonight. And maybe a tote guy.
You love a tote.
I'm a toteman now. So, yeah, so that's too small. But, oh well. All right, folks. It's they're part Potbelly Pig. That's funny.
Yeah, I think they are.
Have a lot of personality with the attitude of a big dog. It's true that Tater, their previous dachshund, did bark at my dad's dogs one time.
Yeah.
When he had the two giant German Shepherds. He had 2 big, long-haired black Shepherds. Yeah. And he pulled up in his Suburban outside our townhouse back when we got married, wasn't it?
Probably,
somewhere around there.
Then, yeah.
And Tater was like, "Oh, I'm gonna bark at them," and he was like a miniature dachshund, not as small as their current one, but
no, their current one's
he was miniature-ish.
Yeah.
And he barked at them, and they were like, "What's that?" And they stuck their head out the window and barked back, and he was like, "Nope," and went right back in the house.
Look. He wasn't that dumb. Like, he knew it was up.
He's like, "Oh, that's 300 pounds of German Shepherd."
Look,
no.
You're going to have to fend yourself for that one.
Good luck, humans.
Yeah.
I'm out. All right, folks. We got to get out of here because we got to go and do Pelikan Hub. So it'll be fun.
Yep.
We're going to go see some people we don't see very often. We're going to go and get some of that sweet, sweet ink.
Let's see if there's anything else. Maybe they'll give us that paper.
the terrible notebooks? Yeah, maybe so. I'll give it away in the giveaway.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, I'm sure everyone's going to appreciate that.
Look, some people don't use fountain pens and everything.
That's true.
Your mouse started something you can't back up. Oh, yeah, with the dog. Yeah, for sure. He absolutely did. You always bark back at dogs. I don't always, but I have in the past.
It depends on the dog. Yeah, it depends on the bark.
It depends on what I'm trying to get done.
Yeah.
Like there was... we have loose dogs in our neighborhood sometimes, and like Scraggles, when I get home from taking her to bringing her back from daycare, is the only time she's not on a leash for me. She's always leashed. Yeah. And but I just let her out of the back seat. I put her on the ground, and literally every time she goes and makes a beeline for the door. Just goes right up the steps, waits at the door.
Yep.
She doesn't even look around. She's like, I'm going in there.
Yep.
And so that's just what I do because she's absolutely not going to go anywhere.
No, I don't care what's going on. She's going to the door. Like
So it was like inside. It's our garage inside door in the garage, and so she was standing on the steps, and like a really pretty big pit bull came up the driveway and was like, "Hey, what's going on in this garage? I want to eat that dog." It was like looking very attacky, and I was like, "Oh man, this isn't great. Like I can't close the garage door that quickly, obviously."
Yeah.
And she was like, "What is going on?" And the dog barked at me in the garage, and so I barked back. And of course, I had the echo of the garage behind me.
No, that's good.
And so I for sure won. And it was like, oh no, I've made a horrible mistake and it left. But like, if you bark in a garage,
that's helpful. Yeah.
It's like I had a megaphone the size of a 2-car garage.
And Scraggles will bark at a big dog.
But nah, she's not.
She's barked at German Shepherds in a hotel hallway.
She did back that dog out.
She did.
Which is nice. She's our.
She has.
She
protects. Yeah.
But do you feel like Scraggles knows what you're saying? She does. She's like, Mike has protected me many times from many dogs in the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm. But when she's going for a stroll, you would think these traumatic experiences of dogs trying to maul her would be a deterrent of her wanting to go for a stroll, but not even a little bit. She's just like, okay, let's keep going. Everything's fine.
I pried her out of the jaws of a pit bull one time. She's like, okay, cool, let's go. And just like Just
And
she's like, let's go home.
I also want to say I love pit bulls.
No, we love
Don't
pits.
make
No,
it
there are so
seem
many
like-
good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That's nothing about the breed. It just happened to be in that moment. So please don't
There's
think
also
that.
a boxer and
Chihuahuas that always come out.
She gets roughed up by chihuahuas in our
She
neighborhood.
doesn't get roughed up, but they're always out without a leash and barking and trying to go after.
They're better now. They don't go after
they've gotten
anymore,
better, but
yeah,
it's one of those things. But don't think we love pit bulls, and everyone should adopt them because they seem very sweet. And
actually, we were going to go adopt one when we ended up getting her instead. Because somebody had taken... It was like a pit bull dachshund mix, actually. I think is what it was. And it had a pit bull face and a little dachshund body. It was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, and I loved it. But it was adopted, so we couldn't get it.
I mean, it's a good... Happy endings all around, though, right?
Yeah. So, does Scriggle get crust? You know she's going to get some crust.
She's going to get some crust.
You're going to get crust, aren't you? Yeah. Can I have a smooch? Thank you. It's a good girl.
What a sweet little dog.
What a good girl.
I wish you could. It's at the library, so I don't think they're going to want...
I don't think it's a dog-friendly place. No, she's not going to Hub.
Otherwise, I would try, because she loves people.
We'll ask, and maybe next year you can go to a Hub, but it's probably
I'm giving her little belly rubs. You can probably tell by her just going like this.
That's what she does when she likes a thing.
Yeah. It's like, maybe if I don't move, they won't stop.
That's right. So next week is the Dallas Pin Show. Audrey is going. I'm not, so I will be here next Friday. I will probably not have my Tuesday stream because I have to get my teeth did.
And we're getting COVID vaccines and flu shots, etc.
Yeah. I'm doing that actually Monday night, and then I was like, I'll have all Tuesday to just mess around and just like not do anything and feel crummy. And I was like, oh no, I get my teeth cleaned early in the morning, so that'll be great. Well, not early in the morning, actually, kind of. Late in the morning.
You might as well get the bad things at the same time.
It's gonna be I feel like it'll be great. Yeah. It'll be fine. So I hope
somebody screen caps that.
Right. Look around, get yourself a vaccine if you haven't already. Protect yourself from the crud. It is still going around.
Any kind. It doesn't matter what kind of crud it is.
I'm getting all the crud's vaccines that I can.
If you're a kid or older person, get the RSV as well.
I hear that's good.
Don't get RSV, get the vaccine for it.
There you go. That's if you're a kid, get RSV.
No,
just go ahead and get that. Just go ahead and get that. Might as well just get it. Go ahead and just get it. All right, folks, that's it. We're going to get it at the Pelikan Hub. We'll see y'all later.
If you're going, have fun.
Yeah. Until next time, think about what you put in the world. Make a better place. Sign up for my giveaway.
Yeah, sign up for the giveaway.
It's awesome. There's hundreds of dollars in cash and prizes.
Says you should.
Scraggle says sign up. I'll be drawing that, I don't know, probably Monday because it'll end like late Sunday. So you have until the end of the day on Sunday to get that done. And I'll see y'all next week. Until then.
Think what you put out in the world.
I already said that.
Did you?
Yeah.
You're talking way too fast. Cheerio, water, bus, and bra. Hey, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Hand pink waving. That's